Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. I forgot to film an intro for this one and I need to put it up tonight, and I'm not about to redo my full face of makeup, and I'm really cozy and it's really cold in my room, so this is what we're going for the intro. I'll keep it quick. I promise the rest of the video will be better quality. But hi, hello, welcome back. Today we have another reading vlog. In today's reading vlog I'm going to be trying to read 200 pages a day for a week. I did this a little while ago and was semi-successful, and I wanted to give it another go because I thought it was a great way to kind of push myself to read a little bit more than I normally do without going like super over the top, and also it wasn't like a timed challenge and stuff like that, so I thought it'd be a fun idea, and I did have a really great time. Spoiler alert, I read some really great books. It was really fun. So on the docket for this video, I guess, was pretty much anything on my January TBR. I thought this would be a great way to knock out some of those books. No like themed necessarily reading vlogs. So yeah, on the docket was kind of like Red Queen, Icebreaker, Ask for Andrea, The Humans. I also wanted to hopefully get around to like The Christmas Guest, which was like a little thriller because it was like festive, wintry. I didn't want to leave it too long, so those kind of vibes. And yeah, overall I had such a great time, and yeah, I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Hey, we are starting off today on Monday the 8th at 5:21 p.m. Can you guys even see? You kind of saw then, 5:22. So we should have plenty of time to read this evening. I'm not leaving it till like 9 p.m. But I thought I'd start off with The Christmas Guest. This is kind of coming to the end of when I can read this. I mean, it did snow today, so we're still feeling kind of like wintry. And I don't think this is going to be all too festive, maybe more so just wintry. This is a super short thriller by Peter Swanson. This is only 121 pages, so I will have to read a little bit of something else this evening. But I think because it's so short, it'll be a great way to kind of kick off this challenge with firstly catching up with my reading goal very quickly, and also just to kind of give us a little motivation boost. I always get motivated when I finish a book, so this should hopefully be a really quick read. So I'm going to dig into this now and potentially finish it in one sitting. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm super excited for it. I've heard it's a bit wacky, I've heard mixed reviews, and I'm really excited, so let's get into it. Okay, so I ended up finishing The Christmas Guest all in one sitting like I expected, and I really enjoyed this. I decided to give it a 4 stars. I thought it was super fun. We're basically following an American girl who's going to her British friend's kind of fancy big house, but there is some mysterious things going on in the town. Like, there was a girl that was murdered a few months before, and it's all starting to get a little bit suspicious. And the first half is diary entries, and the second half is basically kind of like an explanation of what happened. And I really liked it. We took a little kooky twist at one point, and I liked that. And yeah, it was just fun. It was a good time, and I had fun with it, and it's a cute little like Christmassy thriller. I definitely was right in that it is definitely more wintry than Christmas. I feel like there really wasn't very much like Christmas theming at all, so don't worry about, you know, the title and reading it in December. Definitely think it's a great like January, February read as well. So yeah, I had a great time with this, and it was a 4 star. So now I have, I believe it was 79 pages left, and I'm going to pick up Ask for Andrea, which has been highly recommended to me. This was gifted to me by my boyfriend. It's by Noelle W. Illy, I believe, and it's indie published, which is super fun. I got this on my January TBR. I picked this, so I'm excited to tick the second book off of that for me. This starts on page 5, so I'll be reading up to page 84, and this only has like something like 260 pages, so I'll definitely finish it all off tomorrow. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. I believe it's a slightly paranormal thriller, so yeah, I will read up to page 84 now, and then check in with you afterwards when we finished our little pages for today. Okay, so I got up to page 85 of Ask for Andrea, which is like the start of a new chapter, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. I really want to keep reading, but I won't because I don't want to get burnt out too far into this challenge, but I'm really excited that I will be finishing it off tomorrow. This is basically following 3 different girls who are basically ghosts, following them just as they've been murdered by the same serial killer, and them kind of like just like starting to figure things out. At this point they haven't like met each other yet, but we know on the back that they do, and they're going to try and stop him pretty much. So I'm really interested, and it's really good so far. I think since reading Bright Young Women, I've been so interested in like the women's perspective on true crime, like way more victim focused stuff. And I know this isn't true crime, but it's like serial killer related. So yeah, I loved Bright Young Women so much. Like my second favourite book of the year. Please read it. And this is giving kind of similar vibes so far. So not actually, similar's not kind of right, they're very different books, but I like this in a similar way, so I'm really enjoying it so far, and I can't wait to read it tomorrow. Hey, it is day 2, 5 p.m, but it's fine. And yeah, I'm going to basically sit down and finish this. I think I worked it out. I have 187 pages left of this to read before I finish it, so I will be reading 13 pages of something else later. But yeah, to be honest, I just really want to get into this. I was really enjoying it when I read it yesterday. I can't wait to pick it back up. I am enthralled, loving it so much. Oh my god, guys, I finished Ask for Andrea. Incredible. This is such a good book. I adored it. 5 stars. I wrote in my Goodreads review, you'll be seeing this in my favourites of the year. Of course you will. Incredible. I absolutely adored it. It did give me similar-ish vibes to Bright Young Women. Like, they're very different books, but like, I love this kind of take on, you know, killers, crime, serial killers, things like that, you know, focusing on women, focusing on victims, things like that. I really enjoy. So if you guys have any other recommendations like this, please do let me know. But we have 13 pages left, and I actually found out there is like a additional short story, The River, which follows a character in this after the story concludes. So I'm going to read that now. I think it might be up to like 50 pages, I'm really not sure, but I will just give it a read this evening now and read that quickly, and that will take up my last pages for today. I mean, it's technically 1 AM, so it's technically the next day, but I'm in sleep, so we are not including it. Hey guys, it is the next day and the evening. I also got a haircut today. What do we think? Did you notice at all? I'm not sure if you can tell a difference. And yeah, lights on the bookshelves, they've been down now because it's not Christmas anymore, but I'm getting some more lights, so next time I'm back home I will have nice lights again, and they'll be like warm white rather than like multicolored. And the books are missing because I filmed my 2023 wrap up. So I did quickly just want to talk to you again about Ask for Andrea, because I don't think I got into it too much last night, but I absolutely loved it. I said in my review that you would see this in my 2024 favourites. This is like really what I'm loving in reading. I really love reading kind of books about humanity, not even about humanity, but like that really just like get it, if that makes sense, like that really kind of show people, because we follow 3 different women in here after they've been murdered, and this isn't a spoiler on the blurb. So when they first get killed, they're each kind of firstly grappling with the fact that they are ghosts, and then they're each kind of going about that different ways. Like, one will go back to see like her mum, as like her mum's obviously dealing with her daughter being missing. One of them is like waiting with her body to be like, I really hope someone finds me, and then the other one follows the killer back to like where he is and stuff like that. So we get some really good perspectives, and I also feel like the way those 3 perspectives were done really added to the like telling of the story, because I feel like we were still able to get it through the women's perspective, but we were still able to get a lot of details about the killer, about the situation, about everything like that. So I really liked that. I felt like that was a very smart way of kind of like showing the narrative without kind of doing the stereotypical just like third person following the killer type of thing. So yeah, I really like that aspect. And yeah, I'm really liking books I feel like really get humanity and like the core of like being a human, caring about people and like things like that. And also it was more like a feminine perspective, which I feel like is overlooked, a victim perspective, which I feel like we don't get enough of, and I really enjoy in true crime. I did liken it slightly to Bright Young Women, which I have here, but it's at the bottom of the stack. I don't think that they are similar. Like, this is not a critique on true crime. This is not like, it's not saying the same things in the way that Bright Young Women is about misogyny, about things like that, but it does have similar vibes almost, I feel, in terms of the like centering of a woman victim, or in this case multiple. So it just kind of strikes me as a little bit similar, and I liked things in that, but I also liked in this. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I also feel like there were some points towards the end, like if you've read it, when we're in the woods, I was tense. I was so tense. It was insane, and I really couldn't put it down. I was so glad that I had an excuse to binge it, because I literally like could not put it down. I really loved it. So I'm really excited for this author's next release, which I believe is coming out in March, so I'll definitely be reading that. I believe it's on Kindle Unlimited, and this one is too, so I really urge you to check this out. I absolutely loved it, and it doesn't feel like gratuitous with violence or anything like that. It feels very purposeful, and I loved it. So yeah, definitely will be checking out more from her. I also read the little short story, like epilogue type thing. This was actually 15 pages. I didn't know how long it would be, but it was like perfect for the amount of pages I needed to read. I gave it like a 3.5, rounds up to a 4. Basically follows one character that we see in the book, not one of the main 3 women, kind of like after the events, and it's a nice little bit of closure and stuff, and overall I did enjoy it. I didn't think it was necessary, but it was like nice to have. So yeah, that was just that. It was called The River. It was like fine. It was like a free book that you got if you like subscribe to her newsletter, I think. And I started today for my 200 pages, The Humans by Matt Haig. I thought this followed along well with kind of like a speaking to what it is to be a human type of vibe, plus it is short. She's a short one. I have today and then I have 2 more days left after this, and the final day I'm going to be on a train going back to uni, so I would like to be able to like read on my Kindle. So I'm thinking I want to finish this one. I'll get mostly through it today and then a little bit tomorrow, and I can start the book on my Kindle and then maybe finish the book on my Kindle on Saturday. Hopefully that will work out, we'll see. But I did get a little bit of the way through The Humans, so this pretty much starts on page 1 and finishes on page 308. So we'll be going obviously up to page 200 today, which is this much through the book, so definitely going to get a big chunk through. I'm only on page 70 at the moment, but so far I am really enjoying it. I'm on page 68, chapter called Glory. This is such a fun little book. It's basically about a alien type person, I believe it's an alien, I'm not too sure, or it's just a man that's like going through a mental break and believes he's an alien, but who knows. Basically, from the narrative that we are being told, which I'm inclined to believe, but like who knows at this point, this is a alien that has been sent to Earth to take over the body of a man who has just discovered like this answer to this mathematical equation which is going to like project human advancement super far, and like the aliens don't want that to happen, but that's like very minor. That's not what the book's about. It's not sci-fi. But basically this alien is in this man's body. It's like a 40-year-old man or something. He's got a wife and a kid. He's a professor, and we're basically following him as he kind of like has to become human, and I believe we're kind of like learning about what it is to be a human. It says, who is he really and what could make someone change their mind about the human race? It's quite funny, like little anecdotal, quippy. There's very short chapters, and overall I'm quite excited for it. It's told in like a direct to reader narrative, which I always love. So yeah, I'm excited to continue on with this and get a good chunk through it now. I'll probably just do this 200 pages all in one go, or like 130 pages all in one go, and yeah, I'll probably catch up with you when I am done with it. Okay, I am now 200 pages in and I'm so tired. I'm going straight to sleep. We will talk tomorrow. Super sleepy. Hey guys, it's the next morning. My hair's looking a little bit funky, but it will drop. Yeah, so I am 202 pages into The Humans. I've got 106 pages left, so I'm gonna definitely finish this today, probably this morning, and then we'll pick up something else. I am liking it, though I'm a little bit conflicted with how to feel about like the alien main character, like the ethics of, you know, rooting for a character that's like kind of lying to everyone and trying to kill everyone, you know, and like sent there to kill people, and maybe that type of vibe. So we'll see. I don't know how it's going to end, but yeah, at the moment I'm a little bit confused, but I do like a lot of the messaging about kind of like humanity and like the little things that are important in life, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with it now. Okie dokie, so I have finished up The Humans and I did enjoy it. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5. I think I mentioned earlier I was a little bit conflicted, not to be like that person, but like on certain ethics of like, you know, continuing a romantic relationship with someone when you've taken over the body of the person they're with, you know, like where does that fall? But like that was a bit discussed towards the end. I do feel like certain things in here, I don't know if they are fully necessary and they just made me a bit sad. Like I feel like the wife in this has like a really hard time. Like she's like done really dirty, and I would have loved to have seen a little bit more for her maybe, but overall I did enjoy it. So yeah, 3.5. I think I really like Matt Haig's writing style. I've got another book from him on my TBR, so I definitely think I'll pick that one up soon. And overall it is like a nice story about kind of what it is to be a human. There's like humour in here, and overall I did enjoy it. And it was actually a bit shorter than I thought, because the ending was actually, there's like a clip from his next book, so it ends on page 291, which means I've only read 89 pages so far. So I've got 111 pages left to read, and I think I'm going to start Flawless on my Kindle. So this is the first book in the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver, and I'm super duper excited for it. I've heard excellent things. I have plans to read a couple more in other specific TBR videos, so it makes sense for me to start the first one, and I thought if I vlog the first one, then like you guys can follow along as I vlog the rest of the series. I won't just be like jumping in with another book in another vlog, having not spoken about the first few. So yeah, this is a bull rider and PR manager romance, cowboy romance, Chestnut Spring series. It's very beloved and I've never read it before, so I'm really excited to give it a go. I love a little romance and I've heard that these are really good, so I'm super duper excited. It's like over 400 pages, so we won't finish it in this video because we've just got the 200 pages tomorrow, but like I said, I'll be on a train, so perfect time to do some Kindle reading. So yeah, we'll get like 300 pages in, so I'll be able to probably give quite a solid opinion, and then maybe in another vlog I might mention what I think of it, or if I finished it by the time this video goes up, I'll add in editing what I ended up giving it. So yeah, I'm going to start it now. Okay guys, I can't lie, it's the next day and I flopped yesterday. I flopped really bad. I don't even have a reason, I just forgot. So I got up to page 38 on my Kindle, which is 11% of the way through, and we had to get up to page 111, and I was like, oh perfect, like going strong, I'm just gonna finish this before bed. And then I didn't. I completely forgot. Like, I genuinely, it wasn't even like a deliberate or I can't be bothered, like I forgot that I was meant to be reading, so I just went to bed. But today obviously we have 200 pages to do as well today, and I still have some pages left over from yesterday, so we're on page 38. I had to get to 111, so today on the train I'm just going to try and get up to page 311 so I can have still done all my pages. But yeah, at the moment we're just following, like getting into the romance. We're following Rhett, who's a bull rider, and he's like angered a lot of his sponsors. Then there's Summer, who is working at like the PR law firm type of thing. She has to basically babysit him, even though he's like 38, 32 I think. She has to like babysit him, make sure he's not doing anything wrong, to like appease the sponsors for the end of the season, and I believe the romance is going to ensue from here. At the moment the writing's fine, I'm enjoying it. I really don't have many opinions, I'm like 38 pages in, but I'm excited to carry on with it today. As I mentioned, I'll probably be reading a decent amount on the train, so I don't think I will check in with you until I'm back at uni, because I'm not about to start talking about books in public and talking to a camera in public. I'm just not there yet. And yeah, overall I'll probably check in with you then. I don't think I'll have done all of my page on the train. Sorry for the flop yesterday, and we will come right back at it today, I promise. Hey guys, it is I think 2 days after I last spoke to you, but I have a super shiny face. I've been in uni from 9 till 6, so it's been a long day. But whenever I was doing this challenge, I think it was Saturday evening, I did finish my pages. And look, since I saw you, look what I did to my Kindle. So cute. So we've got the little flowery pop socket, we've got the Harry Styles, and we've got the little book stickers as well, and the case. So I'm obsessed. I'm like a proper book girly now. I've got my proper decorated Kindle. I definitely want to get some variety of stickers too. I love a couple more Harry ones, maybe for like other books I like as well. I looked for Magnolia Parks ones but couldn't find any that I liked, so we've just got kind of like cohesive book ones, I guess. But yes, so where do I, okay, it has got an on button. Oh my god, Slate, it's got a hold for the on button, good. So I got up to page 312 in Flawless the other night, and I haven't read it since, but I do think I'll probably finish this off this evening, because it's on 78%, so I definitely think I can easily get through this. But this video is already a day late, so I will not be sharing that with you guys today. But I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a nice little cute romance. I definitely think it kind of, for me, is better than an average romance, but not quite one of my favourites. But I do think there's like potential for the later books in the series to be favourites. I think some of the people, like Theo especially, that we've met, I think like I could potentially really like in the future. So I definitely think there's like strong good vibes going, and I will definitely be continuing on with the series. I know some of you guys said that it's like your favourite series and you're so excited to see me reading it, so definitely a positive experience that I have with it, I guess. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, I say enjoyed, I haven't finished it yet. I feel like we might be getting up to a third act conflict, which could be awful, but from what we've read so far, I did really enjoy it, and I got like 78% of the way through, so I think it's pretty solid. I think Elsie Silver's definitely a very good romance author. There was a lot of, well, not really a lot, but like an extremely long sex scene. There's been a couple, and I don't have anything against that, but like when I say long, it was like 20 pages, 15 pages maybe, like really long, and I was reading it in public, so I was like tap 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 tap. I'm just trying to skim through it because I didn't want anyone to look over my shoulder when I was reading that, which, you know, is fine. I'm not too bothered by that. I definitely think from what I saw, because I do normally skim it a little bit just because I personally find almost all smut scenes cringy, just like personally. This one was a better written one, I think, in my opinion. Like, it didn't seem too cringy. It did go on for a while, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. We're getting like introductions to other characters and names that I know from other books that people have mentioned, so I'm definitely excited to get to that. So overall, yeah, super positive feelings about it, and I will finish it tonight. And I love, look how cute my Kindle is, and my little Harry Styles sticker, so cute. I love it. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to continue on with this book and this series. I think it'll probably be, at the moment, it's sitting at like a 3.75 for me, rounded up to a 4. So yeah, pretty solid feelings. But that is the end of this video. I think overall we did pretty well. I only missed one day and I did make up the days, so I have read, what is it, 1,000 pages in these 5 days this week, so pretty good, I think, all things considered. It's been a pretty busy, hectic week. So yeah, we read some really good stuff. We started out with The Christmas Guest, which I really enjoyed. I gave that a 4-star. Then we went on to Ask for Andrea, which I adored. I thought that was absolutely incredible. I gave it a full 5 stars, like really up there, like a very excellent thriller book. So that's probably my biggest recommendation for the video. Then we went on to read The River, which was just like a little short story. That was a 3.5. Then I believe I picked up The Humans by Matt Haig. That was also a 3.5, but I did really enjoy it still. I just felt a little bit iffy about certain situations and stuff, but overall I did like the message. And then we went on to this one, which I haven't quite finished yet, but will probably be a 3.75. So overall pretty strong. I'm trying to get my ratings above a 3.8 average this year, and I think we're on track to do that with the ratings that we've done so far. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe and turn on the bell to join a little club, and make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. And if you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!